Hello YouTube, it's Spiker here with another episode of Dicey Dungeons, which is fourth episode, which I've probably played this thing like 50 times. It is so freaking difficult. So difficult to win with her. I mean, even on a normal game you require a amount of luck, but with upgraded cards and 10% more health, it is so much freaking harder. The last one I could have made it farther at least, except for I really didn't think things out and acted in a stupid manner. Oh. Okay, so he's actually a really bad one to get in the beginning. Not the worst one. Probably the second worst one, just because poison damage hits so hard. So we're down to 13. Attack, yes, evens. We'll put that on 3. Ho ho ho. Oh, that's not bad. We might as well just save our crystal ball. We know we can survive one hit. So unless he gets that off, then we don't really have to worry. Okay, so we're not going to get more than 3 dice. There's no reason to have another one up there. There's probably no reason to have more than 2, honestly. But you may get that, and that would let me do it 3 times. Alright, so we get a level up. So we get HP, but we don't get dice with her. But what we do is get one of these. Oh, okay. So either Burning Light or Shock. So between these two, this is a bigger damage dealer. Upgraded, I can't remember what it does. I think upgrade either burns 2 dice or increases a minimum. I can't remember which. I think because all so Electric Shock is even. The ice one is odd. And the upgraded version just takes away the even odd thing. I think this one actually ups the minimum. We're going to take Shock. So we have to consider where we want to put it. It is an even. I'm thinking it's going to go in 5. Nudge we can put there for now. So I prefer to get the ice one, but sometimes you don't get a choice. So Electric Shock is probably better for a lot of the beginning enemies. However, ice is better when you get to like 4 or 5 floor, because you get to a point to where enemies basically have more dice in attacks, and shocking an attack, they still get it off. Ooh, that hurt. That really hurt. Alright, we definitely had to do that. Let's get our missile in there. Let's see what Cauldron gives us. 5? Okay, we can get another shock in there. So we can have 2 shocks. Damn it! Okay, good. We shocked the right thing. So we will dodge an attack, which isn't the greatest, but... Alright, so we're going to do that. Shock 2 things. Alright, so hopefully we shock this one into 4, or at least this one. Alright, that's good. Given he probably would have did that anyways. And we can get 6 damage. So it's not that shock is useless. So some enemies shock is going to be better against, but there's more enemies that ice is better against. Plus, when you start looking at like immunities or people that are strong and weak against stuff, there's more people that are weak against ice than there are against shock. Ice or fire technically than shock. Let's get this Cauldron out here. Let's get that out here. And we got a shock off. So, shocking her, we need to get 2 shocks in for it to actually be useful. 2 shocks makes it where she can only do 1 attack. So, something like this. Oh, so that's good because now she has a break the shock with 1, which means she can only do 1 attack. There we go, and she's dead. And we get our level up. So I'm gonna read the future. So we're gonna take the upgraded and say this is Hall of Mirrors. Yeah, I read the future. Not really. We're gonna put it there. So the reason I knew that was Hall of Mirrors is because that one will always be Hall of Mirrors. So once again, he's one of them. We've got to shock like 2 things. So we're gonna do this because now he can only do one of them. So I want to try to escape here without too much trouble. Hall of Mirrors is on 4. Actually, yeah. We can do this. Let's go ahead and hit him with the shock. This. And do that. Alright, there we go. Keep in mind, shock is useless on him if he gets 2 odds or 2 evens, because it would have amounted to the same thing. So we can get 6, 8. We can get 12. Not enough to kill him, so... So like in this case, 1 shock did the same as 2 shocks. Okay, oh, damn. Alright, let's get some cauldron action in here. Give me assist. There we go. Well, even without assist, I would have got him. Alright. We still got both of our apples, so we have almost full health. That's what we got in here. Magic Shield isn't bad to have. There's a lot of enemies Magic Shield can do good against. This sucks. Even upgraded is 2. This upgrade I think just gives 4 shield. I think this splits dice into 3 if it's upgrade, or it may not have to do an even. So this is like lockpick, which splits the dice into 2, except for I think this one actually halves it is when it's even. So if it's 2, you'll get 1s. If it's 4, you get 2s, and if it's 6, you'll get 3s. Which isn't actually a bad thing if you're running an odd deck on this build. Magic Shield could be really good. Where would we put it, right? So when we get Doppel dice, they're gonna go on 2. I think we're gonna buy it. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Alrighty, so both of these guys are horrible. He's with the ice, he's actually freaking a pushover. Right now it's gonna be different. We're gonna take on Vacuum Guy. So let's put in a Hall of Mirrors and Cauldron. It means we're gonna take whatever damage he dishes out, so he's gonna do 6 over here. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get our electric shock here. We're actually going to do it on both of these. Electric shock, yeah. Let's put it there. There. So he can only do one thing. And if blinding is what he's choosing, then I will actually take that. Because he's dead. We're down to 14. Okay, this is what we got to consider. First of all, let's see what this gives us. Healing Crystal, not bad. Not bad. So we could put it over Magic Shield. So it's better in the fact that we can heal every turn, of course. Because some things Magic Shield won't be useful against. But on the other hand, when we're at full HP, Magic Shield helps to prevent some incoming damage. This is actually a tough choice. They're both good. They both can give us 3 health. This has more versatility, can be reused with the 1-3-5. That can be used with the 1-2-3. I think we're gonna keep that because it can actually be used with 3 different dice. This 1-3-5. No, wait, it's the same 1-2-3. But so if we think about it, right, 1-2-3. I'm willing to use 1s and 2s for this 3, but if we look at 1-3, we're gonna ignore it for right now. So we can't afford to take him on. We had to take this guy on. The reason being is he can do a lot of damage in 1 turn. Alright, so... with that being said, let's... So he only gets 2 dice. So what we preferably want to do is lock both of them. Alright. Because that was a bit ridiculous. Alright, so let's get this here. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. Ooh, luckily he's a baby squid, not a full-grown squid. Alright, doppel dice is a very good thing to have, and we're going to put it on too. Alright, what do we got here? We got an apple. Counterspell isn't horrible. Not horrible. Alright, so shock. Shock can actually do good. If we shock one of his main attacks, we make him waste one of his other attacks. So I think we keep shock on there. I'll show you what I mean. In case you guys don't remember this enemy. Alrighty, so what I mean is, so these giving +3, this gives him 4 damage. So if we lock this, we force him to use these. On the other hand, if we can lock 4 of them, then he can only do 1 attack. So if we can get 4 shocks in here with some hollow mirror action, which we're gonna try our best to do. Oh god, that hurts. Oh god, that was a bit ridiculous. Let's put this here. So let's get our even. Let's see what we get for this. Alright, here, here. Alright. He can only do 1 thing. But that 1 thing is 4 damage. Alright. He can't kill us outright in 1 turn. Not yet anyways. Alright. Whew. I wasn't sure if we were going to win that fight, guys, to be honest, even with full health. Even with ice and limiting him down to like the minimum 1 damage, it's still hard. Alright, so this actually isn't bad once you get your dice built up. You could set, for example, with the electric shock, right? We could set everything to 6s. And as long as we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice and 2 6s, we could set everything to 6s. But we'd have to have those 6s. So we'd have to use double dice with it, which means now we only have 2. What does the upgrade of everything look like? We're going to ignore it. We're basically not taking anything off of this floor, except for the health. So we got 7. Yeah, we had to take that. We're almost up to full health. All right. So the 4th floor is still a hard one. Oh, we've got that guy. Really? That bird is literally the worst person to face with this character. Literally. Okay, so we need to get damage in on this guy. Now, unfortunately, he's going to freeze a lot of dice. So he has 5. If we can do 3 freezes, we can really limit down what he can do. We're putting this guy here. Hollow mirrors. I should have did hollow mirrors first. Alright, let's get this guy and see what we can get. 3. Can we get better than that? No, we can't. Let's put another one in. We did shock 2 things. Which means he only can use those. Alright. Be nice if we had a 4. We got 2 6s. Alright. We got 2 shocks. Alright, so he's going to use the 4s there, and he's going to get 6 damage. I was hoping he'd use. I didn't see he had 4s and 6s. Alright, so let's do cauldrons first. And that gave us enough, so we can save our crystal ball. Oh god. We're probably not going to survive this. This is literally the worst enemy to face with this character. The worst. just due to how his attacks work. So we need to get 3 shocks a turn in order to limit what he can do. So we're going to get that out. Unfortunately, alright, we need to get more dice. So I think we have to do this. Alright, there we go. Now the reason I'm saying we probably had to do that is because he's going to weaken 2 things, but it's mainly the silence. He's going to get doubles every turn. You might as well not say, well, he could not get doubles. No, he's getting doubles on every freaking turn. Right, that's what's happening. And then that happens. Alright, so... I think we just want to get more dice. So we want to do this. Do a shock, do a 1. I forgot. We need dice in order to be able to unlock our attacks. Alright, so he's not going to be able to attack us. What's he silencing? Alright, so he wasn't able to weaken anything. That's good. So we could put 2 more shocks in. Alright. Crystal ball this. So how do we want to do this? Well, first... Oh yeah, that's right. So shock. So shock there. So 3 shocks. So he's probably going to do this one. This is good. So getting the silence right now actually isn't that bad for us. I'm not saying it's great for us. So we wanted to hit that. So we had to kill him this turn pretty much, or we do some amazing shockage. Alright, so how do you want to do this? So we can put the 3 there. Can put, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So 3 there, 4 there, 4 there, 6 there. So that takes an even either way. So we'll put another shock there and hope for some luck. Which we're not gonna get. Oh! Well, no, that took a knot. Alright, we had to kill him this turn. Which I think we can do. Oh my god, I actually can't believe we beat him. Now, given we still got freaking apple, we had to face this guy with 1 health. So that's one that gives odd dice. With 1 health. With 1 health. Oh! We gotta get the shield. Alright. Alright, so let's look at what we can do here. We can get a shield there, which will block us from his 3 damage. But we got almost all evens. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We simply have to put that shield there. So I think even. And then we do doppel dice. Okay. So this is the reason we had to put the shield down. Now, this is the big problem. Now, I don't know when he has our health how the game is going to do this. I don't know. Alright, we got an odd. So, how do we want to do this? Sis. I think we put another cauldron there. Alright, so we can put 3 there. Alright, so let's see if this reduces us to 0. Could it reduce us by 1/3? No, okay, so as long as we can have 3 shield, he can't beat us. Good. That's good to know. Got 2, 4, 6. We can get another 4, so I think we do this. And we just get another dice. Alright, as long as we have 3 shield, then we're invincible against them. But if we ever get a turn where we don't get that shield, we're dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So electric shock here. Yeah. And as long as we can shot both things, I don't think you're ever half our health. A little bit ridiculous. Alright, let's get that there. Another electric shock. Alright. We found a move that makes him completely, that makes him unable to kill you. And I'm pretty confident, like, with how many cards we have here, that we're gonna get an odd. Like, we have, again, like 10 cards. Alright, level, ooh! We're gonna take a second upgraded one. Alright, so this is where we can upgrade something. Here's the problem with upgrading something, though. Here's the big problem. It takes 2 dice to use versus the 1. It doesn't seem like a lot, but the problem comes in that you only start out with 3 freaking dice. So right out the gate, you're not able to do anything unless you get a really good ramp up on your dice. Now, if you take 2 prepared slots, it probably makes that a little better, actually. Because then you can do a Hall of Mirrors Doppler dice combo. And that right there can help you to ramp up your dice on the first turn. The problem is, with this, we have to have 3 dice. So even if we're pulling this, right? And let's say we get 2 6s, ideally. Then we're doing 12 damage a turn. Not that bad, but what's that 1 dice doing for us? As much as I want it, I don't think I'm going to get it. Because I like Doppler dice. Especially on this upgraded slot. That's what's going to make Doppler dice a lot better. Because we can put anything in. So if we put a 4, then that's 8. We get a 6 and a 2. If we put in a 5, that's 10. We get a 6 and a 4. If we put in a 6, we get 2 6s. Which, with the fact that we're working with evens, the fact that we got Hall of Mirrors, can really make us strong. So I'd have to either take out Magic Missile or Electric Shock. So the question becomes, because most things aren't going to be strong against Shock, though. Do I need Magic Missile anymore? Do I? They both do even, right? Magic Missile does do more damage because if we get a 2, then that's 3 more damage. With 4, not quite as much. Huh. Give me a second, guys. Hello, guys. So I'm thinking about how we could do this. We could put it in there for Magic Missile. So we start out with Electric Shock. But once we wrap up our cards, we throw it in there. To use in the upgraded spell slots. Because we're not using Magic Missile much as it is. We're probably not gonna. Because yes, with like a 2 it does more damage, but on the upgrade it can do 14 is the only thing. Upgraded it can do 7, I mean, which is far more than electric. I think, on the other hand, so we want to keep Cauldron. We could get rid of Magic Shield, but there's just so many times when that can save our freaking lives. We like Doppler dice. I know I haven't been using it a whole lot, but now you're going to see that there's a lot more versatility and a ramp up on it. And multiplying your dice just so you can do more stuff. So I don't want to get rid of any of this. I think we're going to pass it up. It may be a mistake, but I just... Because one of the big problems we're going to have on the 5th floor, which we're going up to, right, is we've got to beat every enemy on the floor before we can level up, right? And I've had more luck not using that attack simply because using that attack you have to ramp up your dice. Maybe if I took one to prepare spells, then it'd be an option, because then like I said, I could start out with Doppel Dice and what's his face and Hall of Dice, ramp up my dice, try to drop that move on one of the upgraded on preferably the upgraded slot, and then that would give me 4 dice in that turn. However, I don't think with picking upgraded slots it's going to do well, so we're going to leave it behind, including Inferno. The upgrade version, by the way, would do 2 shock or 2 burn or 2 ice. Alright, so a very serious question we have to ask ourselves on this floor is, do we face everybody, right? We know we have to hit him and him. We don't actually have to kill these 2. Alright, so we've got, we're going to put Electric Shock in there and see how that goes. So Crystalina can really just completely wreck our world. So we're going to put this in. We can get more and more dice and shock something. So she really, oh god, that's not good. So when she gets a turn like that, she really can just turn everything to shit. Alright, let's do this. Let's try to figure what's gonna happen. Alright, so we'll do this. And we'll get ourselves another dice. So we really... So you got shield, I'm not worried about. We want to lock his shit, basically. Alright, so we want to get our 5 here. So we can get... Ooh. Alright, so here's what we could do. We could get Cauldron. We could roll this. No. I'm thinking because we could use Cauldron. Use Cauldron. We re-roll the 1 to see if we get something. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. So what I want to do is get an even with this. I didn't. That's fine. Oh, okay. I was supposed to put it here. That way I could have got 2 senses, but it ended up being about the same. Alright, so what are we gonna lock? Them 2. Alright, he likes his blessings and he likes to curse. Alright, if he prefers to do them, as long as we can curse 2 things a turn, we're good. Alright, so... Oh. Boom. We did that because I can cover that with this, and we're actually going to put this here so that we can get 3 shocks in. Alright, so what's he gonna, oh, burn. Alright, let's get a 4 out of this. We're gonna take the 2 damage. So we were able to lock out 3 things. Alright, cool. Oh, I was hoping he'd unlock that like an idiot. But he didn't. Alright, cool. He's dead. Alright. We only took 14 damage. I thought that was a sit side drop then. I don't know. Alright. So the Rat King's going to be next. We have to take out the Rat King, so there's no reason to take them out before him, really. Alright, so we're going to use Crystal Ball right off the get-go, like normal. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright, so if we do this, and this, then this, and this. We might as well put that there. So if we can lock... We need to lock a bunch of shit every turn. Alright, cool. So we didn't get our 5. We do get that. So let's put this in here. We didn't get a 5. We could get Doppel Dice. Do we want Doppel Dice? I don't think we do. Ah, I was hoping we'd lock that. Because this is definitely going to allow him to get that other poison in. Damn it. Alright, let's... Oh, yeah. So... we'll put that in there. Oh, we're not gonna... oh, we have to now. Damn it. Alright, cool. Oh, we didn't use that one? Sometimes enemy's logic is not exactly shown. Alright, so... let's put this for this. Okay, we can get 5 there, 2 there, 2 there. And he's dead. Alright, we only took 13 damage. That's not bad. So here's one of the things to consider, right? So we can get another 10 from that. Ice shard. That's all we get. So we could get an upgraded, which will make us more powerful. Now both of these people are pretty freaking... no, the gargoyle actually isn't horrible. But the thing is, we could go in with 18 health to a final battle with full HPs. Could also get ice. We could think about getting ice shard. We have to consider this now. Ice shard wouldn't be a bad addition to have in our deck. It freezes an enemy, making them less likely to be able to get attacks. We'd have to give up either electric shock or magic missile. I mean, we could give up magic missile. I mean, a combination of shock and reducing their dice count could be good. Magic missile does do 5, however, right now it's fighting for evens with electric shock. So I think, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to buy and put it in our 3 slot. Now that is an odd. And then we're going to try to fight this guy. So that is an odd, which I normally wouldn't want. But in this case, it's fine. Alright, so... actually, I did that so wrong. I should have started out with the ice. Because if you can reduce him down to 1s, then all he can do is lock your dice. Which is bad, but not horrible. Okay, so we get it. So if we put this here, right, we can do 5 there. Alright. There. So he can lock 2 dice. But as long as he can only lock dice, then he can actually kill us, right? That's the thinking. And as long as, so we put this here, that gives us another dice. Put ice shard there. Alright, we can freeze 2 dice a turn. That's all we need. Cool. 5 there, 4 there, 6 there, throw. And if we can manage to lock this, that reduces it to 1. So if we can get out 2 shocks, we have the chance of... we didn't get it. Alright, so right now this isn't really about damage, it's just about locking his dice. Alright, so you lock 2 more. Ooh. Alrighty, we'll put electric shock there. And he's dead. We didn't need electric shock. Alright, so we're not getting anything else. Hold on 1 second again, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I'm back. I think we can take her on. We got 40 health. So shocker ice shard. So basically she has attacks that have to have 5. I think we go for shock. So well, with this, we can actually get shock here, and then go ahead and shock at least one thing. Alright. So she'll only be able to get one of these off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use our crystal ball just right away. Alright, so ice shards aren't bad to get. So we could do... As much as I want to get more dice, I'm going to do this. We got a 3. Alright, let's get an ice shard in here. So we'll shock 3 things. So she'll be able to pull that off. Alright, so we're gonna do hollow mirrors. Get another dice. Hit the crystal ball. I think we do another hollow mirror. Alright, boom. That should set us up decently well. Now, unfortunately, so she won't get another attack off. She will heal. So she's gonna be doing some freezing. Alright, so let's get an ice shard in here. We could go full out ice shard. We're gonna do this, right? So we can say 3, 4, 2. And we're she's down to 15. Good, good. Those 6s are down. Alright, so she's only gonna be able to freeze 1. So we can say this, 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 and she's dead. Alright, cool. Alright, so the question is, do we take a prepared or an upgraded? We're going all out upgraded. Alright, so what was the other one here? We have a magic dagger. That's actually not bad if you get a bunch of dice up, because think about, we can get up to 10 dice in a fight, right? Which could be 20 damage just dumping them into magic dagger. Which versus... Okay, so I think... Yeah. We're keeping shock. So if I remember correctly, she's immune to astral freeze. Yeah. To lock in freeze. The reason being is she only gets like 1 dice, I think. Yeah. Alright, so our goal here is basically to lock everything. So we got 2 shocks, so if we can shock the 5, we didn't. But that's a problem. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's see if we can get some of those 5s. We didn't get any 5s. We did get hollow mirrors. Alright, so let's make sure... we can get that in. Alright. So if we can... the 4... No, not the 4. Okay, she froze 4 dice. Alright, so if we do cauldron here... 5. Alright, we're just hoping we shock whatever numbers he does, which we're not doing. Alright, so we can get 6 here. Let's get another dice this fight. We can't do that twice. We can do cauldron though. Do cauldron. We got another even. Alright, so if we do this, we have to hope we get lucky this. We got 3 shocks in though. Damn it! Ooh. Can we, Alright, let's get cauldron here. Alright, we have to hope we lock whatever it is. A 2. Lock the 2. Lock the... Damn it! Alright, let's hope we lock the 1. Alright, there we go. Alright, we get all of our dice. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So, 5, 4, 3. Alright, as long as we lock whatever the number is, we win. Lock a 2. Yes! Oh, Jesus Christ. We did it. Oh my God. Oh God. That was so hard. So if we did not have shock at the end, we wouldn't have beat her. Like without shock, she would not have died. Alright, so we got another achievement, which is Bounty Hunter. I don't think I've seen him yet. So let's look at how many times I tried this. 38 times, 39 times for I won. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of try. Oh my God. So first of all, sorry for all the interruptions during this episode, but I have a infant baby. She's just born 10 days ago, so when I'm recording, I'm frequently be having to get up and do stuff, which is just going to be how it is, so bear with that. But the witch is definitely a character that needs to be retweaked. It's not that I don't like her. I do like her. Her elemental attacks are really good and allow you to alter your playstyle. I think putting in a weekend elemental forward would be good. It'd be fun to be able to go off of a weekend deck and kind of go off of just, instead of keeping enemies able to do stuff, just make them less able, I guess. Less able to do damage. It'd be interesting for weekend to be thrown into the mix for the elemental attacks. Poison, I would say poison, but just the fact is, for example, the fact that you can find one poison thing, that you can use that for the whole deck. On poison, I think we found the rat one, which you could put in 4 rat ones, and as long as you got good rolls, you could do a lot of damage with it. The problem being is you won't really be able to reinstate that. So I don't think poison, but I think they should throw in a weekend, and they should do something. I think she should get 1 more dice somewhere along the way. She should get 1 more dice. Or perhaps she starts out with more dice, and as she levels up, she actually loses dice. Unlike the other characters who gain it, she'd actually lose it, because the beginning is really hard with her. Simply put, some of the fights can just, if you get an unlucky roll, it can be completely unwinnable. Especially when you have to beat like 3 enemies on the floor before you level up, or 4 on that last one. Depending on the enemies, the layout, and not even some of the others you said about each one, but the others have kind of recovery mechanics you can build into them. You can build your deck to be able to use the various numbers. With her, you can, but you're depending on getting those attacks in, and even then that slows you down because you get 3 dice. So if you brought in 3 attacks, you didn't do anything that turn, and you can ramp up with dice, for example. However, that brings in the problem of you're not attacking and you're taking damage. Not bad if you know you got like 2 fights maybe. But if you got like 3 or 4 fights, ramping up becomes very difficult, and you really have to hope you know the enemies. You really have to hope you can actually get your status effects off. But going with an ice shock seems to be the best with her, even though, you know, magic missile was 5 or 7 damage upgraded, which is really good damage for an attack. Or if you go with magic spear, which is 10 or 14, the elemental attacks do better. Like in that final one, if I didn't have shock, there's no way I would have won it. Like I would have lost flat out. Even if I was using burn dice, that would have only been 2 damage per dice. That wouldn't have covered the damage she was doing. Or if I had shock, she still has a 1 attack. But however, one thing I could see as a finer solution to a boss like that would be if you get the one that can lock out a dice. So you build up your dice. No, actually against her, you can't lock her dice. So literally, shock is the only way to beat that final boss. Technically, if you get your spear out and you get fury out, perhaps preparing those slots, and get lucky with the sixes, then maybe, because then you could get 20 damage. She had like 70 something, so you could get her killed in 4 turns. But one of those attacks did like 8 damage, along with burning all the dice. So yeah, that's the only way I see to beat her. It kind of makes it pigeonholed. But either way, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it. When we come back next time, we will be playing the Jester's first episode, Elimination Round, which is the same thing. Hopefully it won't take as long. If you look, I think I've generally had some good luck with the Jester, except for this one, the delete skill. But with the ones that were just standard rules, you know, 4 tries, 3 tries, I'm hoping I can get this pretty quick, and then we can start moving on to, if we look, the next ones, they still get extra health, but stash effects were differently, and equipment has been changed. So I don't know if that means on the enemy or on you, but as I think these last two, let's check. I think the last two are pretty much the same for everybody. Yeah. So these last 3 are the same for everybody. So we were joining with the Jester. We get this last elimination round done. But keep in mind, it doesn't get easier because as we saw, they still have 10% headshot. They don't have upgraded cards though. Thank freaking God. I don't know what the stash is going to mean, but we will see after we get done with the Jester. I've been rambling on for a little bit long enough now. Thanks for watching, and deuces.